Okay, we are on lesson 40 of Algebra 2. We're going to talk about abstract fractional equations. Now, when we did this kind of equation here, we said we can get rid of the denominator by multiplying every term in the equation by the LCM, which was 15. So we have 15 times 4 plus x over 5 plus 15 times 7 over 3 equals 4 times 15. This got rid of my denominator, and I simply had 12 plus 3x plus 15 times 7, or 5 times 7 is 35, equals 60. And then I solve, I combine like terms, I end up with x equals 13 over 3. Okay? So we will assume that no variable or combination of variables in any denominator equals 0. Okay? So we can do the same thing when we have variables in our abstract. So let's look at one example. Let's look at example 40.1. It says solve for x. We have a over x plus m over a equals c. Well, we can do the same thing. We have to, so we're solving for x, but first, let's get rid of the denominator. And we want to do that by getting a common denominator. What's our common denominator? Ax. So we're going to multiply every term by ax. So you get axa over x plus axm over a equals axc. This goes away, and you're left with a squared plus xm equals axc. Now, that's the first thing. So now we want to solve for a. So we're going to move all the x variables to one side. So we have a squared equals axc minus xm, because we minus xm from both sides. They're not like terms. So we're going to factor, So we're going to factor out, so I'm going to rewrite it here, a squared equals x times ac minus m. Well, now I can divide everything by ac minus m. So x is equal to a squared over ac minus m. And that is your answer. So you got to get rid of the denominator. Then we're going to move everything that we're solving for to one side and factor out that variable. So let's do another one. It seems complicated, but it really isn't. It's just long. And that's what's going to be happening going forward. These problems are just going to get longer and longer. It's not that they're complicated. Again, what's our LCM, or least common denominator, least common multiple? It's going to be MA. So we're going to multiply everything by AM. So you have AMX over M plus AMC equals AMY over A. My A's cancel, my M's cancel, and I'm left with, I'm going to write over here, AX plus AMC equals MY. But what do they want us to solve for? They want us to solve for M. So because this has an M and this has an M, I'm going to put them all on one side. So I'm going to minus AMC from both sides. Remember, you can't combine anything unless they're like terms. You can't forget your simple rules. So you have MY minus AMC. But I can factor out an M, Y minus AC. Now I can divide both sides. I have Y minus AC. And I get M is equal to AX over Y minus AC. Now, had you moved the m's to the other side, your answer would look like this. Negative AX over negative Y plus AC. These two are equal. Now remember, we said in an expression, if we can multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number and then not change it. So I can multiply this by -1 and this by -1. So I get ax over y minus ac. Isn't that what I got here? So it's the same thing. So either answer is going to be correct. All right? So do your practice problems. We will do example 40.3 in class, and then we'll answer any other questions you have. Okay?